Alright, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Technical difficulties. This will be part two. Anyways, where was I saying? Oh, yes. Jeez, that was quick.
Wolf just stands there and looks at you.
She's, fortunately spent the whole day composing herself, and she kind of was already planning on doing this, so. Uh, okay, Kind of closes your eyes and kind of. So, do we want to do like the, fucking. How I train. How you train your dragon thing? Or, like, I guess, like. I don't know, what do we do here? Do I.
She
I don't
just
know.
tilts. You know that thing that dogs do when they tilt your head at you, and she just
Yeah.
tilts her head, just like looks at you like I don't know.
Uh, this isn't weird, is it?
Tilts her head to the other side.
Fuck, why am I literally an awkward toast? Okay. Uh, Gonna just kind of crisscross applesauce on the floor. Just kind of look across from her. So do you like see in like all the normal colors like person does, or what does it look like being a like? What does the world look like for a wolf? Like
She kind of chuffs, and it's at this point you are intelligent enough to realize that dogs and wolves usually don't speak in human tongue.
right. You can't really use people words. Uh, hmm. So like, she kind of just looks at her. Uh, Kind of scratches back her head like, can I like? Would it be weird if I asked to like pet you once? I don't know. Is this weird? Should we stop? If you want to stop, you can just go back. This is, but I mean, if
She walks a little bit closer to you and sits down.
okay, uh, okay, let's just do it this way. She's gonna like close her eyes and just hold her hand out, kind of like a slight wince. Like, eh.
She kind of just pokes your hand with her snout.
She just kind of move
Roll
up
me a
and
resolve. Roll me a resolve composure +2.
okay. Fuck. Fortunately, I'm slightly stronger now. Oh, I'm way stronger now. That's right. Because I have 4 resolve and 4 composure. Somehow I'm still gonna fuck this up.
Nope, you're okay.
Barely.
2 hits is standard.
Yeah. So I wince, but it's like I guess I kind of move up to like the head. Just kind of I don't know, scratch behind the ear. I guess.
Mm-hmm. She seems to like that.
I actually open my eyes and it's like, oh, okay, this is neat. Not how
She
I'd.
just stands there or sits there very still.
And
She almost looks like a big husky.
she does. Valentine's is gonna kind of. You can tell on her face she's going. She's having a lot of emotions right now. She's like, you're You're super soft. I thought you'd be wired, but you're like ridiculously soft.
She just kind of chuffs.
That's kind of fucking adorable. Oh shit. I've been so freaked out for so long. I never thought I'd actually. I never thought I'd ever pet a dog again. Or,
Take a beat.
whew. And at this point, like, at this point, Valentine's is like so emotional. At this point, she's gonna kind of lean over and just hug her.
Okay.
And just kind
I will
of
say that you lean over and hug the wolf, and the wolf sits there and allows you to emotionally reconcile.
like
Years
a
upon years of guilt and frustration and fear finally start to fade away. And I'm gonna say that's where this particular scene will fade away.
yep, just a robot and a wolf, a crying robot and a wolf hugging it
Hmm.
out on the floor. That's adorable.
And that scene will end, but
But
it will cut to the next day, where Valentine is doing routes and turning it in for a night for doing the rounds, or sorry, just getting on shift to do the rounds.
yep, walking in the station.
Yep.
Probably feeling a lot better since she got out that out the previous day.
And you are assigned to Higgins, the guy who was assigned to you that weird night that the drug lord threw you out of the window, who you later found out to be was Jacobs,
Hmm.
if you remember that.
I didn't, but now I do.
Yeah. Just in case you missed that, the guy who threw you out the window the first night was in fact Jacobs, the same guy who killed Caden's parents.
Man, he's just making his rounds on the asshole brigade.
Yeah.
So, yep, I'm walking in.
And you're assigned to Higgins, and Higgins is kind of looking at you a bit differently.
I walk up. I kind of. Bear in mind, Higgins also hit on me that one time after that vampire roof eater.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But we probably would have talked that shit out before. Like, I wasn't bothered.
Mm.
So. You alright?
Now he's looking at you. Once again, he's looking at you now that you're out on patrol. He's looking at you with not really lust, but an intensity.
Bro, you alright? Are we like in the car or in the station?
You're out in the car.
Yeah, it's just going down the highway in the sky. You alright, bro? You've been glancing at me a lot.
Um. Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing.
You sure?
Yeah, it's nothing.
Alright.
I'm not even gonna have you roll. It's obvious he's bullshitting you.
Oh, yeah, no, that's. Bro.
You've known this man for a couple years now. It's
Yes.
pretty obvious
Yeah.
he's bullshitting you.
Bro, what is it? Is it then. Did they fuck up the faceplate or something? Or is there something in my hair?
Nothing. Let it go, Valentine. Looking good today.
Yeah. Bro, if it's about that time you hit on me, it's totally fine. We were okay.
it's all right. I just uh got a little bit of confusion going through me. That's all.
About what?
He kind of hesitates for a moment. Says nothing. Just well, I mean, I never thought. Hmm. Have you? What's been happening to you some of those nights you've been going out there with that new work you're doing?
Gonna raise an eyebrow. Just high priority security shit, you know?
Yeah, I know you use private security stuff. That's good. Well, good work on the side there, but like, what does it involve you really doing if you're allowed to talk about it?
Gonna kinda side eye him. Just, She's gonna squint at him like she's catching on to something. Like she's starting, like she catches it like huge suspicion. Like,
Mm-hmm.
well, uh, dealing with cult shit sometimes, power core cult shit, the occasional animal control. Had to deal with had a run in with a wolf the other day.
He kind of looks at you like
Right,
he's
like I'm raising an eyebrow. Like I'm very obviously like context clues.
says, "Well, I never thought I'd see you dealing with wolves after what happened."
Yeah, it's not easy doing that. They're pretty scary, I'd say, but you know, I'm scary too, I guess.
Well, no arguments there.
You know, weird thing about wolves. She kind of takes a sip of coffee. I heard that from the zoologist, the wolf experts, that when sometimes wolves will sort of weirdly mark you. It's weird. They like mark you and other wolves will smell you. It's weird. She's gonna kind of side eye him.
He kind of looks at you a little bit like, "Yeah, that is correct."
Yeah, weird shit. Weird shit, right?
Yeah, really weird shit, I suppose. I mean, not really weird, but I mean, it's understandable.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot. I would say about maybe 5 or 6 guys at the precinct would consider that pretty normal, you know.
Huh.
Because we all at least know a little bit about animals, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to learn, and it's definitely the deep end. Wolves are. It's weird how often cops have to deal with wolves going around hunting in the city, right?
He shrugs.
Hmm. It's kind of just silent for a minute. Why are all my friends fucking werewolves?
You say that.
Yeah.
He talks into his body cam and he says, 1047, we got to turn off the body cam footage for just a sec. We'll go ahead and park the car in neutral, turn off stationary." He parks the car, he turns off the body cam, and he's like, "Ahem. Might want to keep your voice down a bit.
Sorry, it's just what the fuck, man.
Look, what did you want me to say? There's a delicate matter to these things. I don't just come out and say, hey, by the way, I'm a chosen of Luna.
It's not even that. It's not no, it's not you at all. It's just like, man, this shit just keeps happening. Ah, give me a fucking break.
Look, the world around you is just a hidden veil.
I'm very aware, and it's very much not hidden from me anymore.
Okay, I assume Vetslana or Riker gave you the spiel.
How do you know Riker?
We tend to know each other, especially in these days, to keep each other safe. So we know who our allies are.
But Riker's a dick.
He may be a dick, but he does have some power. But yes, he is a dick.
Yeah, and he got me involved in this. Because of him, I have a fucking silver allergy.
He just kind of leans back on the chair.
Shit was easier when it was just vampires.
There's a hunt coming up soon.
Okay. Oh, God. I mean... Look, like, I'm getting better. Like, me and V cried it out yesterday, but, like... So wait. At the precinct.
Mm-hmm.
It's totally Daniel, right? Daniel's totally one of them, right? Like, the dude is constantly going on about going to steakhouses. It's gotta be him, right?
Daniel is one of the blooded, not a wolf.
Fuck, really? But he's such a fucking lumberjack.
He is. He's been wolf-blooded for almost 3 years now.
Huh, fuck me. But I fucking knew it. Oh, since now we're like this end of the conversation. Dude, back then when you hit on me, totally fine. Like, that, I completely understood what was going on. I think you probably understood what was going on, but I totally knew what happened. It was not you at all.
Nods a bit.
Like, that chick I was talking to, I don't know what she was doing, but she was doing some weird mind control-y shit, and, like, I'm pretty sure she tried to mind control me into, like, fucking her or something. I don't know. But, yeah, when, I think she, like, put a weird thing on me that made everybody around me fucking horny. So, dude, if you've been worrying about that at all, it's totally, you're literally being mind controlled by a vampire. It's totally fine.
I'm sorry, Val, you had me at horny. He laughs a bit.
Fucking
I didn't hear anything you said after that word. No.
good. Well, no, I always said you were a fucking dog. I guess
Jeez,
that's
it
more
was
of
somewhat insulting, you know.
Ah. Well, hey, at least now I'm more literally a bitch, so I guess it works out.
You notice by now he's got this little red thing out that's got a little beeping red light on it. It's the same thing you saw Mr. X get out in his office that one day.
A little red beeping light. When you said little red, I got scared. I was like, whoa there!
No, like it was the, it's what, Mr. X said it was a scrambler.
Oh, for like jamming signals and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Would that be fucking with me at all? Like, besides, like, I probably just my internet, right?
It messes with your connection. It doesn't actually mess with any of your basic functions.
Okay. Bro, you just keep that one of those on hand?
Yeah, they only last for 5 minutes though, so let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
He turns it off, turns the radio back on. Sorry, command, glitch happened. We're rebooting everything. Stand by. Right, 10-4, we're good to go.
So you wanna... So we doing the West District or the Harbor today?
We're doing the harbor today. There have been a lot of disappearances happening over there recently. Oh,
Hmm.
things are getting really weird now.
Yeah, some... guy in a trench coat.
Hmm. Haven't heard any reports about that yet, but interesting.
Yeah, actually, you would have... I gave you that... You totally heard about the other day when I was off, you know, when I was off duty and I saw that one go down. At least the aftermath.
Yeah, you got there right in the gist of it. I heard about that.
Yeah, the fucker. Fucker is pretty sick, I'd say.
Yeah.
He disappeared into the park before I could get a shot off.
Hmm. Would you say he was? Would you say he was supernaturally good?
He had this yeah, he was. I'd say he was he can't be getting a lot of sun though. He's pretty fucking pale.
Ah, I see.
But he had this
Well
weird he seems to be doing this out of some ideology thing.
Interesting.
Saying, you know, something about corporatism or something like that. I forget the exact gist. He's just like, I want to show the world who the real monsters are. Something weird and ideological like that. I don't know. Crazy people in this. I'm pretty sure the dude, like, from how dirty he was, I'm pretty sure he's like hanging out in the sewers. Some sort of weird murder hobo in the sewers.
You guys continue to go about your route until eventually you get a little call of a disturbance down going at near one of the docks. It's another protest saying that we don't want another corporation in here. You get the idea. It's just another very fine anti-corporate protest. And you guys go. You start directing crowd traffic. And there's a pretty good crowd, maybe about 20 to 30 people. And you guys get out and you start setting up a little barricade, helping the local security kind of keep them at bay. And one of them's like, "Go home, pigs!" And then he sees that you're a machine, and he's like, he kind of looks you up and down. And he's like, you know, they start shouting, "Synths shouldn't be cops, fuck synths," you know, all that stuff.
Rolls eyes, keeps doing what I'm doing.
Goes up, hey pig, I'm talking to you.
Side eye.
What did you say?
I just gave him a side eye.
Hey, look at me when I'm talking to you, pig.
I'm gonna ignore this fucker.
Okay. He goes, hey. He tries to get into your like field of view.
Sir, please stand behind the yellow line.
He kind of walks forward, and the little yellow tape. Well, it's digital now because it's 2077, so like it's just a caution bar that people can still walk through, but it gives a little signal, like when people walk through it.
Mm-hmm.
So he just pokes his finger through it, which is actually starting to annoy you because every time it buzzes, you hear it in your head because you're linked to it. So he starts just poking it.
Stone face, I don't care.
He tries to taunt you more and just get you going, and then he kind of gives up for a moment.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything particularly illegal. Like harassing a cop
Nope.
isn't exactly a crime. It's ballsy, but it's not
Nope.
exactly a crime.
Eventually, another woman and another guy come over. They try to harass you, but you just kind of stonewall it.
Yep.
Finally, as the crowd starts to disperse, one of them comes out and physically grabs you.
Oh, goody! I've been annoyed all day. So, who's grabbing me?
There's just this really tall guy. He looks like almost like he could play in the NBA. Kind of tan, not really. He has a bald head. Looks like he's had some augments because he has like some markings on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, maybe from what you can assume, maybe he was damaged in some way and they fixed him or whatever. Um,
Now, is this like a hostile grab, or he's trying to get my attention grab?
Pretty hostile grab actually. He actually grabs you by the scruff of your uniform and tries to grab your tie, although he fails to realize it's clip-on.
Okay, I'm gonna... Without really thinking about it, and I'm gonna say today I'm depleted. Because I haven't been using that, so that's an extra strength.
Yep, so that's 10 strength. Strength plus brawl.
So that's... And with my 1 to lift grapple, it's gonna be...
And then you've got 9s again on this, don't you?
Why would... I don't think I have 9s again.
Oh, not on this maneuver? Okay.
No, I don't think I get 9s again. I just get extra dice for my stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. But, so... Strength Brawl. 5... 6 extra dice. And... 7 successes!
That is well over a grand success. What do you want to do to this guy? He's pretty strong, but you're with your strength.
I've not
utterly
even looked. I'm
ridiculous.
assuming he came from behind me. I'm gonna whip around without barely even looking. I'm throwing him over my shoulder, and I am just slamming this man full body into the ground with like one arm.
Okay, you twist and throw him, and he actually slams into one of the sawhorses, like those little sawhorse things they put up
Yeah.
with the orange lines on them to usually help with tape. You slam him into one of those things, and it just shatters, and he just.
Is he moving at this point?
He does not look like he's moving very much.
I'm cuffing him.
All right, you cuff him, and yeah, he's not moving.
Oh, I didn't kill him, did I? Like, I wasn't trying to kill him.
Okay.
That's obvious.
I know. You went in for a submission hold. I'm just looking here. Yeah, he took some bashing, but he's still conscious.
Whew! That would have been awkward.
Yeah, you didn't know. Well, let me look at his health here.
Like, I wasn't like... I honestly wouldn't have aimed for the sawhorse.
I know, but it's with those amount of successes, even with a grapple, and the fact that you don't know your new strength is I mean,
Is
you've
this the
got
equivalent
literally. Well, the thing is, A, you're burned out. 2, you literally have strength 10. You could break him in half and turn him into a human flesh soda can. So you didn't realize your own strength when you threw him, and it kind of surprised you. And yeah, he hit the ground hard. Now, typically, when you throw someone over your shoulder like that, there are several things that happen. There's the force of you throwing them, which can cause damage to the elbow and shoulder. There is the person hitting the ground, which also causes force, depending upon how they hit, can sometimes damage them. However, this man is augmented, so he is not KO'd, but he's hurt pretty bad. And you think you felt his shoulder come out of place when you threw him.
Out of character. Knowing this is Cyberpunk 2077, how much are cops a way to get away with?
Well, the thing is, A, he grabbed you from behind. That's considered assault. Not only that, he just committed a 148A, obstructing or disobeying a police officer. So he's just committed 2 felonies right there.
Okay, so well within rounds to fuck this guy's day up.
Yes. Yes. However, he is royally effed up. He's probably going to need medical services.
I'm gonna radio.
Probably probably a good idea to call in the meat wagon. There you go.
Yep.
So you call in the meat wagon, and he gets hauled off to the hospital. Higgins eventually comes up to you after all the paperwork is done at the end of the shift, and he's like, well, what the hell was that?
Oh, fucker!
You smashed it.
Fucker grabbed me.
Well, I got the report. You literally yanked his arm out of its socket.
Ooh, you know, I felt that. Like halfway through the arc,
Jeez.
it went limp. Like it didn't feel like the rest of
Jeez.
him was attached.
Valentine, sometime you and me are going to have an arm wrestling competition.
Bro, you would. I mean, sure, I'll take an easy win.
You're on. And he leaves, and you go about the rest of your shift, just doing your normal rounds. After that, though, you'll probably want to take a nice little early leave off. And with that, the session fades to actually one of the first bright sunny days of San Francisco that it's had in a while.
Oh,
Thank you, players, for
Wait.
Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been another session of San Francisco by Night, Hunter the Vigil. I'll see you all next time.
Bye.